All right, guys. I had some audio set up, but my microphone decided not to work, so um, that ended up being no good. So now I'm going to do some audio and do it over top of this, and I'm going to just narrate it. Basically, today we're looking at the 900 Global Harsh Reality Pearl today. This ball is coming out July 26th, so be sure to contact your local pro shop or come see us at Striking Results. Um, First shot, I stood at 16 and got it to the friction a little quick, and it just really jumped off of it. So my thinking at that point was I'm gonna have to move my eyes in a little bit and just catch a little more oil, and try to play a little more up the lane. Still get it, left to right, but just get it a little more up. And so I think that this is going to be in your bag, somewhere like probably third game, of like if you're bowling a block. See that one I got inside right there, and it just laid and was definitely in the oil a lot longer. Um, the harsh reality pearl is going to be something that's going to be more in your bag. For example, when you're throwing the harsh reality the first and second game, and the lanes start to break down, you need to get left. You're going to jump into this ball here, and it's definitely going to be cleaner through the fronts, give you a little more pop on the back. But it's a perfect complement to the harsh reality. This next shot, I move a little more left and just dead flush. I had a great look with it right there, but as I go left, I know that it's going to be harder because this is actually a fresh pair right here. They actually were just oiled this morning, which I don't get to bowl on that very often. So um, the lanes kind of start out cliffed until they actually get to, blend it out a little bit by pushing the oil around a little bit. So I kind of had to break the pair down myself. But this next shot here, I moved a little more left, and now you can see I'm just right a fourth arrow, and that one looked really good as well. But as long as I kept my speed correct, and came around the ball, it came off the spot pretty good. I was also bowling around a lot of just, kids and everything. So the video was actually, or the audio was pretty loud. So this actually might end up being a little bit better and not so crazy. Again, now I'm left of fourth arrow on that shot, and then you can see what I'm talking about there, how soupy it is in the middle, that the ball just did not want to flip over. It was just in that oil for a longer period of time. So if I'm going to be there, I either have to move my eyes right and get my angles a little bit steeper and get it to the friction, or I'm really going to have to slow it down and let it shape up that way. So I'm going to try that shot again. I think actually I bump even just a little more left because I really want to try to shape it just a little bit more. And as you see, I came around it on that one. And that one I just came around it just a little too much with a little bit too slow ball speed, and you get it to the right, and it just comes right off that friction. So that means I'm close, but again, I'm either my eyes are too far right or my speed is too slow. So I have to figure out what adjustment to make off of that. And so I think what I end up doing is actually moving my eyes in a little bit left and trying to throw it just like had like I've been throwing it. So that one looks like it's really good. Comes in light, half seven. So that means I'm close. Um, but obviously I need to still make a couple more adjustments to try to get that to get the ball to go through the pins the right way. The This harsh reality pearl, like I said, it comes out July 26th. So definitely visit your local pro shop, or call us at Striking Results Pro Shop and we can get you one. The colors are actually very similar to the original. The It does have a little bit of a difference with it. Like, I think that a lot of people think that it's going to be just like an altered reality, which it very well could be. Nice little mixer right there. Got it up the lane. It came up the back a little bit too much, and that's why it was so lazy coming back. Um, but this ball has the 902 blend pearl cover stock. It's asymmetric. It has a disturbance AI asymmetric core, um, which is the same as the reality, but this has the AI, which the reality did not. which helped to make the RG a little bit lower, the differential a little bit higher, and also the intermediate differential a little bit higher. Going for the big slow wheel right here and slapping out the 10 with the 6. That's actually pretty impressive, covering all those boards right there and still getting that 6 pin to really slap out the 10. I'm pretty amazed by that. Um, like I said, when you're bowling, even if you're bowling league, I could see, especially at this house, throwing the original Harsh Reality, playing up the boards with it, and then making the switch maybe at the end of the second game or third game to the Pearl. That shot was garbage. I didn't even really hit it that good at the bottom, and so the result showed it. Um, but for being a Pearl, it's actually pretty strong. Strong cover, big core. So after this, you might want to look into get into something like an Attention Star, or maybe getting into maybe even an Ion, the Ion Pro. Um, this right here, I just switched to the original Harsh Reality and went back to where I started, and that one started up about a foot sooner than the Pearl did when I first started there. So knowing that, I think I make a 3-2 move and move left and really want to get inside. My Harsh Reality does have a little bit of lane shine on it. It's not fresh, but I like it the way that it is because it still just chews up the oil and really plays the lanes really well front to back. So here you'll kind of notice I'm up the back a little bit of it and just up the lane with it. And there it is, dead flush. So, and that, I think that's where that ball is going to excel, is really just chewing up that oil and being in there. Because as you get left with, and here's the thing though, that the Harsh Reality is one of the more versatile big balls that's out there. Like I know my guy Dre at the shop, he can get left with that ball and still make it shape. I can't do it as well as he can, but he can really get left and really get it to shape. So I go left, and there you kind of see exactly what happens when I start to go left with it, is that I really have to be conscious of it and really come around it and slow it down to give it time. And I'm just, at that point, I'm just going to get out of it and get into something else. But these lanes are, like I said, they're really just wet dry. So, you just have to throw good shots. So I think I'm going to throw one more right here. Let's see how close this one is. Yep, really good there. A little high flush. And again, that's just me moving left and keeping my eyes left and just being in the oil the entire time. So um, I hope you guys like this new format that I'm doing. It's just something that I'm trying to do to make it a little easier to edit and put these videos out. At the end of the day, I know you guys really just want to see the ball motion and what the ball can do and what it can't do. I think this ball is going to be something that a lot of people like, just a very strong asymmetric pearl that you can put in your bag. So last shot, high flush, got the 9 out. Let's go. So appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time. Um, thank you. Have a good one.